Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
Stop now, come back. I love you.
Garrett, how's prep? You got 4 weeks left?
Yeah, 4 weeks. No, it's at that point where it just sucks.
He's
honestly.
just dead. No energy.
No energy.
Hey man, I feel your pain. Not right now, but like last year, the year before. Definitely know how it feels.
Yeah, it's like not only the physical thing that gets you, but it's just mentally. Like I didn't anticipate going in and it being this hard mentally, honestly. So doing school, but also doing prep, dude, it's hard, man. Like trying to keep up with everything. So time management's been the hardest, and like keeping up with cardio.
Yeah, you were doing it like twice a day, weren't you, at one point?
I was doing it twice a day because I was really behind on weight. I was like 214 still. That was like
Dang.
9 weeks out.
Now you're 4 weeks. And
4
you're
weeks and I'm 194.
almost at stage weight that you
Almost
can be
at stage weight, yeah. 190, that's gonna be stage. But I'll probably try to compete at 185.
185?
Yeah.
40 said, so 9 more pounds?
Yep.
Dang, in 4 weeks? I mean, I guess when you cut water out and whatnot. And
Yeah, I think
You'll
once
probably be fine.
once I cut water out, because I'm holding a lot of water in my legs mainly.
they're still looking nice.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. It's my first show as well. So first show, I don't
He's
know.
pretty
You
jacked,
kind of know
guys.
what it's like.
Oh, yeah. It's you'll get a little bit of nerves when you get up there. I'm not going to lie.
I already got the nerves. It didn't even hit me till like just recently. I was literally sitting at home and I was like really messed mentally. I was like almost about to quit, honestly, because the diet, everything was killing me. And I was just like, all right, dude, I gotta freaking man up. And I started taking ice baths,
Really?
which was like, for some reason, just kind of helped me clear my mind mentally.
Ice baths are actually nice.
Yeah, dude, you just,
Obviously, they're cold at first, but once you're in there for a second to get out, you feel so relieved.
exactly, dude. And it just, for me, it kind of changed my mental game when it came to like struggling, because I was struggling with diet, because I really like sweets.
Who doesn't?
You know?
Who doesn't? What's your favorite sweet? I might go just like ice cream.
Honestly, literally anything. I literally don't care. Cheesecakes, brownies,
Bro, I'm gonna cheat on my diet. What are you doing?
ice cream. Ice cream's good as well.
Ice cream with brownies? Oh,
Exactly, ice cream, brownie. The problem with me is I binge, so I'll do like
Oh, really?
ice cream, brownies, cookie dough, and fudge,
oh,
all in a bowl. That's like
dangerous.
1,500 calories.
That's
and
dangerous, but it sounds so good.
I know it screws you, you know. What was your tips? What did you like try doing and like notice helped you when you were cutting down?
Honestly, I wouldn't say that the food part was that bad. I think it was more of like, I don't know, my brain just went like completely blank all the time.
Yeah.
The big thing I would do is just try and find something to do, like be busy. But like sometimes that couldn't be like something active because it would tire me out, obviously.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I low-key went to video games a lot. I don't know. My first prep was a little bit different because I worked, so there'd be like times I was doing door-to-door sales at the time. I just go sit at like a bench, or like I go to like a library or something, and I like get on my iPad and just watch a movie or something.
Dang.
Because I just could not do it. But my second, like last year's prep, I DoorDashed a lot, not only because I needed money, but because it like just made time go by. I just listen to music, listen to podcasts. Podcasts are always a good one to like make time go by. So your brain starts thinking about something else rather than like food.
Who do you recommend for good podcasts you're listening to?
I guess it depends on like who you are and what you want to listen to. Personally, I'm more of like I like learning about fitness stuff, but I also like men's health and I guess not health, but men's lifestyle. So you probably heard of like Fresh and Fit before. They do like a lot of, I don't know, masculinity stuff, which I don't know. 'Cause there's like some things I don't really agree with them on, but for the most part, I like their perspective of male masculinity, I guess. I watch a lot of Bradley Martin.
Okay, Bradley Martin's a good man.
Bradley Martin's like Raw Talk podcasts are always solid.
What do you think about the Trend Twins?
They're freaking funny. They're so funny. Honestly, I'm more the cool, calm, collective type of person. Sometimes I'm like my fun, crazy zone. I'll do like whatever, but for the most part, those guys are just different breeds.
I really do like the Trend Twins. They kind of remind me of like back when I first got into lifting, like Manic Mike. I felt like I was pretty similar to that. I just would get in and just headphones on and go crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I just go crazy. Yeah, now I've kind of just more mellowed down and like.
Girl? No, I'm just kidding.
Probably actually a little bit, honestly. Yeah.
You're not a bachelor anymore. You're just like.
Exactly. I think that has mellowed me. And I think for me, the difference between me and them is I feel like they're also really big on lifting heavy freaking weight.
And you're more the aesthetic side.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be back into really lifting heavy weight. Then I had a really bad injury with my shoulder when I was benching, and I was just like, man, I don't know if it's really worth lifting that heavy weight. Like,
I feel about like deadlifting.
Yeah, like I get it. There's benefits from it. Like, sure, the Trend Twins, their hamstrings and they're like just certain things that they have is insane, and they're getting that from lifting heavy. So. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to train with them, honestly. They're on prep.
Imagine if they're doing the same show as you.
Yeah, dude. They're 5 weeks out, and I'm 4 weeks.
I think you should just go like another week and go wherever they're going. That'd be funny.
Yeah, and then they can freaking wreck me, dude.
Nice big cheat meal the day before I start prep, right?
Yeah.
Just to like.
I did the same thing.
But in reality, I think the best way to approach it is do like you can do small like cheat meals here and there, like 2 weeks out from starting. But I feel like just gradually getting your like. Your meals back in order or whatever, like what you plan on doing already, and like obviously more calories, and just kind of getting that like stabilized. I feel like that's key to having a successful prep, especially at the beginning. I was
gonna say, do you think that cheating at the beginning of a prep can like kind of mess up you later on, like you wanting to have those sweets?
I mean, I never really craved anything at the beginning of prep, so.
Really? Where did it hit for you? 4 weeks?
Probably 6, and then like
6
between week 6 out, like 6 weeks out, and then like probably like 3 weeks out, it starts to get to me. But then when I'm like 3 weeks out, I know there's like less than a month left.
Yeah.
I'm like dialed in. Like,
how many calories were you at in 4 weeks out?
Right, I think it was like 1,600 for the last 4 weeks.
Okay.
Every single day until peak week.
Dang.
And then I think peak week was good up until like probably the day before. I think I had too many carbs, but.
That's the problem is hitting peak week right. You mess that up, ish. It's like I mean, you're not screwed, you know, but then it's like you could have looked a little bit better.
It's also, I think, a key thing with when you're doing like prep, and I know a lot of it's just like coaches will do like macro based. It doesn't really matter what you eat, I guess, for like a certain amount of time, but I think it's also key to know what you were saying about carbs. What carbs you react to like better than others, because that can definitely make a big difference when you're on peak week. Or obviously there's like certain carbs that are better for peak week, but I feel like certain carbs are gonna like peak different people differently.
Yeah, react differently how your body works.
Everyone's body is different. So.
Yeah, like for me, I found like you're saying, for like certain carbs, like oatmeal, for example, definitely takes a lot longer to burn.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, what we did at 7-8 weeks, we had it that night.
Uh-huh.
Because for me, my show is Saturday. I have weigh-ins Friday night.
Okay.
So my time to eat for actually getting my calories in is like night. And I'm going to be sleeping. So we tried to do a little test run with oatmeal. and a banana and some honey, and it works really well. And you have that overnight, then you know that oatmeal is going to take a lot longer to burn instead of say like white rice or something like a simple carb or something.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's smarter to do like trials further out than like my first show. We did like a trial like carb up day a week out, and like it worked, I guess. But
At that point,
I feel like it's like at that point I'm so depleted, and it's just like, yeah, no matter what kind of carbs I'm putting into myself, it's probably gonna blow me up. I feel like if you're doing it where you're less depleted and you see how much it blows you up, that's like a better indicator of like, oh, that actually is truly gonna blow you up. Because if you're just depleted and then you just put carbs into yourself, like you're probably gonna blow up no matter what carb you're probably taking. So I do agree with you on that. I mean, I like how your coach does that.
what would you? I had one question I want to ask you. What would be your advice for me about going into my first show and trying to keep my mentality of like, oh, it's my first show. Let's just have fun. Because for me, I feel like I'm going into it. I'm like, I want to look like this.
I think at the end of the day, it all depends on who shows up. So like, obviously you're going to a show you want to win. If you don't want to win, like, I guess if you're doing it for fun, but I know you got a good physique, like you want to win, right? So I mean, don't get discouraged if there's somebody that's like randomly shows up and just like 10 times bigger than you. So like, it doesn't like, you can't say, oh, I'm gonna win this show, because you never knows who's gonna show up. You never know who's gonna show up. So having the mentality of like, it's my first one, don't put too much pressure on it. I feel like it'll like ease the pressure off of you. Honestly, if you just don't have so much pressure on competing and like doing good, I feel like you'll do better because you're just
enjoying the moment.
You're taking it all in. You're showing off, okay, this is my physique. This is what I have to offer. And you're not going to be like, you know, shaking the entire time, hopefully, and like deer in the headlights. My first show, low key, deer in the headlights. Like I couldn't see. Obviously, I couldn't see because the freaking lights were like so bright. But I was just like not focused as well, and I rushed my routine. So like when you go and do your routine, don't rush it. Just take it slow. Like you have like a amount of time where you're doing
1 minute. I think.
But they're not gonna. If you go over like 2 or 3 seconds, they're not gonna do anything. Probably.
Yeah.
If it's like 30 seconds, yeah, they're probably gonna say, okay, you call off the music or whatever and be done. But even like when you're posing against people, like in comparisons, like you wanna definitely just
hit it.
If you have to like reset. Like don't just like try to hold it as long as you can. Like reset. I mean, men's physique is like a weird, you know, like you're doing like your front, and then you're gonna like reset. You don't want to just hold the entire time like, oh, this hurts. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. I think it would be good.
I get it in my mind how I want to look.
Yeah.
You know, and so like when you're not seeing that, you start getting frustrated. Like for me, like it's little things, you know, like my legs, people are like, dude, they look peeled. But then I'm not getting the separation up here I want, you know? So it's like little things that are like, they're going to come 2 weeks out, 1 week out.
Because a lot of people, like the outside eye, they're like, you look good, you look shredded. But like, for like actual show, they look for completely, like, they want you to be like, peeled, like, almost like you're in starvation mode.
Like literally 5% body fat.
Yeah, like, and like you barely have any energy. Like, people don't understand like how like, even people just do like, they don't even know show preps and they're like, oh, but they have abs. Oh, that person's shredded. And it's like, yeah, they look good. They are kind of shredded, but like, bro, competition wise, like they'd be looking for like shredded, like, you look like a ghost. Like, literally skin, just like you like pop your skin out. Just boom.
That's the problem that I've been trying to have with my coach is I'm so hard on myself with getting that shredded. And he's like, okay, it's your first show. Let's say we get you that shredded and now you lose a bunch of muscle. He's like, would you rather lose a bunch of muscle and now be kind of flat but shredded to the bone? Or would you rather be full but not quite as shredded, you know? So it's like, do you want to lose muscle and get crazy lean? Or do you want to just get lean and hold on to as much possible, you know?
I hope you guys enjoyed our prep talk. Garrett, good luck, bro. 4 weeks out, you're gonna kill it. First competition, guys. Be on the lookout. I'll probably even repost one of your photos or something from your stage because that's gonna be lit. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment. What's your guys' favorite like lightsaber? Do you guys like the red one, the blue, the green? You guys like, you know, dark side for the Force? What do you guys like feeling? You know, good guys, bad guys? I don't know. I'm more of a Sith Lord myself.
Yeah,
What do you
I'm
get?
personally a Sith Lord. You
Sith
know,
Lord-
I'm a Darth Vader guy.
You're a Darth Vader guy?
Yeah, full dark mode.
When he was like Darth Vader, or like when he turned like when he was like Anakin?
You know, Anakin when he was turning and he had that inner battle.
So like Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, Revenge
That was
of
like
the
the
Sith.
best. That third movie, guys, best movie by far, in my opinion. I thought it was just like overall like the greatest movie. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Love you all. Code CJ for Alpha Lion. Save 15% off if you guys want to support me. Other than that, guys, have a great rest of your day and peace the freak out.